Hi, welcome again. In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly how you can completely dominate your local market if you're a local business owner. So whether you're in construction or you're in medical practice or you're a lawyer or an attorney, whatever niche it is you are in, so long you're servicing a local market, this video is for you, and I would want to walk you through exactly how we're able to dominate a local market in McKinney for gutter repair services. So this is a case study. We built out the single one-page website with specific information that Google loves, and we're able to generate upwards of 16 leads. We started this website in November of 2024, and by January of 2025, we got a first lead from this website, and in total, we made up to 16 leads from people filling out this form completely. This phone numbers on the website isn't active, and we're able to generate these calls with less than $100. Always put that in mind. We did it with less than $100, and I'm going to show you in this video exactly how you can dominate your market completely free with less than $250. And basically, that's all you've got to do to get started. So let's dive right into the video. So right now, you might be paying for every single customer. Your ads are consistently running. Your money is bleeding out. And the worst part, you don't actually own these leads. Google owns them. Facebook owns them. You're basically renting customers on someone else's platform. What if you could flip that? What if instead of paying every month, you just get in front of people you actually own, the system that brings you consistent customers month over month? This is the difference between owning your market and renting space in it. Today I'm going to show you the exact strategy we use to generate 16 qualified customers in 1 year, spending less than $100, but in your case, you would spend $224. No ads, no monthly bills, just straight up owning a chunk of Google search result for your city. So most local businesses usually make the same mistake. They think bigger is better. So here's what they do. They hire an agency, they spend money on paid ads. They try to rank on Yelp, Angie's List, Thumbtack, and you know what happens? They are stuck paying forever. The moment they stop paying or spending money for these leads, the leads simply vanish and they stop getting customers. But here's what I've learned after studying Google for years. Google has a favorite. It's not big franchises, it's not Yelp or Angie's List. It's actually small local websites with one small simple thing in common, their own market. The problem most people make is this. They build one website, they try to add multiple pages for this website. So if they serve nearby locations, they want to add all of these locations in this website. While this is also good because it further strengthens your website authority, but for some reason, Google just ranks your own page for that specific service that you render. They think if they add more of these pages, it's going to get Google to push them. Yes, this also works. Google actually pushes them. But for some reason, your own page just ranks the best. So think about it. If you search for a gutter repair making right now, you'll see the map pack at the very top, 3 businesses with a pin. But right below, you'll see regular search results, the blue links, which is also known as the organic section of the Google search results. Those are ranking websites. And the crazy part, most of those ranking websites are small local websites that most people have never heard of. They beat out big franchises because they own their market in that specific city. So I'm going to walk you through an example right here. So say someone searches for a rainwater gutter installation in McKinney, Texas. The very first section that pops up here is the sponsored section. These are people that are actively paying Google to get this top spot right here. So you might be one of these persons who are actually paying to be at this top spot. You're spending a ton of money. Yes, it's getting you customers. You are getting profit at the end of the day. But what if you could reduce the ad spend by 50%? What's that going to do for your business within a year? If you could now reduce that by 75%, what effect would that get on your business within a year? Then if you could turn that to zero, how would that really affect your business? So that's something you want to stick around in this video to learn exactly how to do this for your own business and for your own market. Then the second section that pops up is this local map section, where you have the story panes 1, 2, 3 businesses that Google have deemed worthy to show based on various ranking factors they must have implemented at the back end. Then the third section is this blue links right here. This is the organic search. So when someone searches for rain gutter installation mechanic, our website is the one that pops up. It's ranking way above Yelp. Very big company like Mr. Andyman, Texas Painting and Gutters, Lois, the brothers that just do gutters. So it's ranking way above them. And there's a reason this is happening right now. And I'm going to show you in this video exactly how you can also do this and replicate this for your own business such that you don't have to pay so much for ads or generating customers. So let me take you now to the website itself. This is the one single page. It's a single page website. Just consider it more of like the front page of a newspaper. That's basically what we did with this website. And there are key markers that Google looks out for to rank a page. The first thing we did was do something Google actually loved, was get an exact match domain. Exact match domain simply means you included the core service you render plus the city in which you render it, informing your domain name. These are the kind of domain that Google actually loves. For some reason, Google just gives them this ranking boost, and that's how we're able to implement this for our website going forward. The second thing we did was include the title tag. That was the second thing we did. We included the title tag on the page. The same process, the core service we render, related services, and the city in which we render it. And you're able to see it right here on Google for when people search for gutters mechanic. And the third thing we did was also implement the same system in the headline tag, the main headline tag. It's known as H1 tag. You can see using the Chrome plugin, seamless gutter installation, then the related services, and the city in which we service. What this does is tells Google exactly what your page is all about. Then within the first paragraph, immediately below the first headline, you also want to include the service you render right here and the city in which you render the service in. Basically, that's all we did to actually get this page ranking on Google. That's the first section. So the second section is actually talking about all of the services you render. You want to list as many of them as possible right here, and that's all we did for gutter installation, repair, gutter cleaning, downspout, gutter guard installation. Basically, that's all we did for this website to get it ranking here. Then the next section is why you should choose gutters mechanic. So basically, you would have a section why you should choose your business. If you're licensed, this is where you want to include it in. If you're insured, this is where you want to include it in. How long you've been in business, this is where you also want to include that. Recognitions you must have gotten from maybe local events or awards you've won within your industry, this is where you want to include it. What's your team like? How receptive they are? How efficient they are? What professionals do you have within your team? This is the section you want to encourage or convince users that you are the go-to choice for your specific service that you're rendering. Then the second to last thing we did was implement a frequently asked questions in this website. So these are kind of questions people who are searching for your services are currently looking for on Google. And Google has also given us a cheat sheet on exactly how to get this done. On the search page for that relevant service, you will see people also ask questions for multiple different kind of keywords that you're targeting. It's not just specific to this one alone. Let me show you something right here. The first one you're saying here is how much does it cost to install gutters in Texas? If you come over here, you see it's quite a different search now. What do gutter guards typically cost? So, but you want to make this laser focus to the city in which you serve. In this case, you could say, excuse me, let me take a sip. So, in this case, you could say, what do gutter guards typically cost in McKinney? That's a question you want to answer right on your website. That's a question you want to answer right on your website. Another one could be, what is the downside of gutter guards in McKinney? What is the actual cost of gutter guards in McKinney? What is the average cost of leaf gutter guards in McKinney? That's exactly how you want to structure the questions and get them answered right on your website. Then the last thing we did was include the zip code. Excuse me. That's the last thing we did was include the zip code of the city in which we service on the website. What this basically does is tell Google exactly how laser focused you are. the areas that you serve within that particular area. It's more of like saying you serve McKinney, but there are separate locations within McKinney. So you want to let Google recognize all of these locations as much as you can, and you can do this with a zip code. And basically, that's all we did for this website to get it ranking. And this is the same process you can get started with this. You don't have to procrastinate on this. Just do it. Just get started right now. So the next thing we did was issue out a citation, like get our website listed on multiple citations, multiple directories, like Yelp, Foursquare, Manta, and all of the big local directories, because our website listed on over 400 of them. We didn't do this ourselves. We employed the services of Mohammed Waheed on Fiverr. He does this for $75, and it's something you could also do for your business to save a lot of time. And he'll get this done for you within 3 days, and you'll get it delivered. Basically, that's all we spent to actually get this website ranking on the first page of Google for multiple queries. And that's how we're able to generate upwards of 16 leads within the first year from people filling out this form alone. So now I'll tell you exactly things we didn't do. We didn't have an active phone number. If we had an active phone number, I would have gotten double or triple the number of leads that we got. Reason being that not so many persons actually go to a website and fill out the form on the website. A lot of persons just want to call the business owner. Secondly, another thing we could have done was have a dedicated service page for each of the related services that we do. Like gutter installation would have its own page, gutter replacement will have its own page, all of them not listed on the home page like I did in this case. And basically this would have helped. Then the last thing we would have done with this page is also talk about location nearby service pages that we rendered, like nearby locations. It's something we could have included. In our case, we could see nearby locations right here. This is the map of McKinney. You can see nearby locations: New Hope, Lowry Crossing, Prosper, Roland. I see Fairview right here, Princeton. So you want to include all of these location pages in addition to this website to make it even more robust and authoritative. Another thing we could have done was issue out a press release to further build on our foundational links that points to the website. I use this service, King Newswire. They offer a plan from $20 to $70. I like the $70 plan because it offers you 450 website mentions. Like news website publications are going to mention your website right there by writing an article, and it gets distributed to over 450, including Digital Journal, which is a very big brand, Street Insider, Fox Media Outlet, NBC Media Outlet, CBS Media Outlet. So all of these could help you overall boost your website. It's something we could have done, and we could have doubled the number of leads by just doing this, because we're definitely going to rank higher for multiple queries that we try to rank for. Another thing we could have done also was issue out backlinks, high authoritative backlinks. The citations are backlinks, the press releases are backlinks, but they are very low quality backlinks. They are more of like foundational links that Google tends to just trust. There's really nothing, you can't abuse the foundational links. You just do them once, and Google establishes that trust with your business. But in order for you to increase that boost in ranking, you also want very high authority niche blog website to mention your business and link back to your website. And you can do this using Jackie Chow's service, backlink service, or guest post services, or niche edit services. It does it from anywhere between $74 to $90 per link. So it's something you want to have under your belt. You could do this for maybe one link per month or two links per month as your budget would carry. But I definitely guarantee you that at the end of 12 months or even 6 months into doing this, you will definitely get a significant boost in your rankings, and you even get more calls for just doing this. These are the things we could have done differently that we didn't do. And it's something you can also invest in your own case and get it done for your website. So basically, $224 gets you all sorted out for this. Then some of you might be wondering, why then? What's the solution if you want to target multiple locations? Like if you want to target multiple locations, another thing you could do if you want to target multiple locations is, instead of having inner pages targeting location pages, you want to go by this multi-site system that I have in place, where you build out this same structure using an exact match domain for each of the city, allowing the home page of each of the cities laser focus on that core service that you render that brings you the most money for your business. You want to target each of those locations. So, like Allen, like I said, you have Gutters, Allen, Texas, separate individual pages, all unique content. Gutters Prosper, Gutters Princeton. You want to have each of these individual pages, and believe you me, if you could get 1 to 2 leads per website, if you have 5 locations, that is 10 to 15 leads per month, completely free from spending $224 only. So let's see exactly how we can help you do this. This is basically how this page structure is going to look like. We'll target McKinney and surrounding locations, service pages, location pages. We'll target, so total could have anywhere between 20 to 40 pages competing against each other in the eyes of Google. Google references inner pages, but don't rank them as much as their own page. So you could get anywhere between 2 to 3 leads per city per website, and that will get you anywhere between 14 to 35 qualified leads every single month across your website. So basically, how you could implement this yourself using all of the instructions I've given you, all of the step-by-step process I've told you to implement this, or we can help you manage this on your behalf. In addition to helping you build out the system, we'll also help you manage your Google business profile if you have, such that you're able to rank in this top 3 of Google search results. We'll also follow up with posting update photos, respond to reviews strategically, and help you with reputation management, such that would help you collect reviews on autopilot. You don't have to do anything. More reviews means more rankings. More rankings means you get shown up multiple times for your business and people get to call you. We'd also set up a unique tracking phone number that automatically texts someone's back when you call them, especially when you are in a job or when you're currently busy, so that leads does not go ahead and call other businesses. We also add an AI chat widget to your website. Someone visits you at 2 a.m. on Saturday, the AI books the appointment, no missed opportunities. The appointment is already confirmed. When you wake up, we stay on top of every Google update, algorithm changes constantly. We adapt, we test new strategies. We always look for ethical ways to get you more leads. We manage your customer reputations actively. We help you run campaigns for other services you offer. We think about your whole business, not just one thing. And mind you, we show up here every day on YouTube to give you this same exact system every day, and also do website audit of various businesses in different niche that you can also implement for your businesses. So here's what I want you to do right now. If you're spending currently money on running ads, Facebook ads, Google guarantee, with really no way of actually owning these leads in perpetuity, book a strategy call with us. We'll analyze your market. We'll tell you exactly what it would cost you to own your own CD. We can do this for $24. Do it yourself anyway. We'll guide you through every step completely free. Or we can build this entire system for you, done for you, and manage it long term. Either way, you stop renting leads, you start owning your market. That's the real move. Book a free strategy call with us today, and let's see how we can get your ranking in less than 90 days. If this video informs you better, thank you for sticking to the end. If you have questions, leave them in the comment section, and I'm going to do well to respond to them. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.